Hello, everybody. Good morning, habari ya asubuhi, good afternoon, habari ya mchana, good evening, habari ya jioni. Yeah, it is evening here. As you can see, this is my living room. I'm shooting my video in my living room, and yeah, I took some time before shooting any video, but again, this is the right time, you say. Last time we were talking about the present continuous tense. Today I'm going to introduce the last part of the tenses. I want to finish these aspects. But before I say that, I would like to appreciate everyone that is coming back to this channel, every subscriber, everyone that is commenting, liking, and also sharing my videos. I really appreciate. May the Almighty God be with all of you. Today I'm going to introduce the future aspect or the future tense. There are people that usually comment funnily or comically. They say that the future impossible tense. Yeah, sometimes, yeah, there are some guys that usually make it funny. They say that future impossible tense, that there are things that cannot happen, however much you want them to happen. Future impossible tense. There are things that just we normally build castles in the air, or we normally imagine, or we anticipate, we dream them to be, but again they end up not being because they say it is future impossible tense. But again, today we're going to talk about the future possible tense, the future tense. And as usual, we're going to begin with the simple future. Thereafter, we talk about future continuous tense, and then we also talk about future perfect tense, and then we shall end by talking about future perfect continuous tense. But because I want you to grasp the lessons, today I'm just going to talk about the future simple, and then in my subsequent videos I talk like that so that you grasp every aspect that is important. Anytime you talk about the future simple, or you talk about the present simple, or you talk about the past simple, simple past, then this is usually simple as it is. It's not a very, it doesn't, the structure is not very long. It is short and even easier to understand. The more we get into the content, the more it becomes broad. But it's very simple. I'm going to make it very simple for you. Uh, we are going to look at the structure as usual, the usage, examples, and then we conclude the lesson. It's very simple, just like that. I believe I have talked about almost all the tenses, so this one is just like we are concluding. So as you can see, the structure, the notes on the future simple, they're as simple as they look. We have the structure. You can see the structure there has the subject plus will or shall plus verb, the base form of the verb plus object. I believe that when I talk about the base form of the verb, you understand, is also as saying the infinitive form of the verb. It is base. It means the verb in its original form without adding anything. In grammar, we say without inflecting, but we can say without adding anything. We normally add verbs, we normally add ed or d, maybe when we change it to the past, or we normally add ing to the verb when we want to write this verb in continuous tense. But now this aspect, or the use of will and shall here, the verb that is combined with it is in its basic form, plus the object if the verb is infinitive. If the verb is transitive, sorry. So we have the subject, we use will or shall. In our other video, after finishing talking about the future tense, I will teach you on how to use the use of will and shall so that you understand what it is all about. So, for example, she will travel tomorrow. So, the subject here is she. She is the subject. And we have used will, and then the verb there is travel tomorrow. Of course, the adverb tomorrow has signified that the sentence is in the future tense. But again, if you use will, it also signifies that the sentence is in the future tense. Yeah, so note that the subject here is the doer of the action. The verb shows the action, and also the object will receive the action that is performed by the verb, by the subject. Yeah, so this is the future simple. The usage, how do we use the simple future? Number one, we use it to express future actions or events. We use it to express future actions or events. For example, when I want to talk about something that I'll do later, I will say, I will call you later. I will call you later. So that means a moment before now, I'm going to call you. Secondly, for promises or offers. Yeah, if you promise somebody something, of course, you have not done it yet. You've just promised the person that you're going to do it. So you can promise by saying, I will help you with your homework. I will help you with your homework. So maybe you have promised that you're going to help this person to do the homework. So you can say, I will help you with your homework. Yeah, that is a promise. Of course, if you promise somebody to do something, it means you have not yet done it. So you just promise that you're going to do it. Then thirdly, to make decisions at the moment of speaking. To make decisions at the moment of speaking. So in this sentence below is going to show us an example. I am tired. I think I will go to bed. So what is the decision in this sentence? Going to bed. So this person is going to bed simply because he or she is tired. So that one is used to show, or rather to make a decision at the moment of speaking. But again, anytime you write a sentence in the future simple, remember the structure. It must have the subject, you use will or shall, plus base verb, plus object. But again, we normally use will in our day-to-day speech. Shall is used specifically, and will is also used in another manner. I will make a video and show you how easily we can use will and shall. But in a nutshell, we can say that I is normally used with shall. For example, I shall sleep here. But again, let that be for another day. But when you're using sentences in the simple future, remember that will is commonly used, is mostly used. And then fourthly, future simple is used to make predictions without evidence, of course. If you say it will rain tomorrow, that means you're just predicting that it's going to rain tomorrow. Remember, we cannot control nature, so we can't know whether is it really gonna rain or not. You may see the nimbus clouds accumulating in the sky. You say that it's going to rain, and then it doesn't rain. So that's how things happen. It's just like a prediction. Just like you can predict that the Chelsea is going to win, and yet it doesn't win. So just like a prediction, it will rain tomorrow. An example. Keywords there, I think they are adverbs of time. We have tomorrow, showing the future, next week, showing the future, soon, showing the future, later, showing the future, and also in the future. Among other words, they indicate the simple future tense. Yeah, so that's it. So basically, we've been discussing on the simple future tense. Yeah, so you have studied uh, the usage of the simple future. We also discussed the structure and also examples. So it is very easy because you're just going to follow the structure. Anytime you use a sentence, remember to follow the structure of the simple future tense. We have said that it must have a subject plus will or shall, and then plus the verb in its basic form, and also plus the object. I've already shown you through the notes. Yeah, so that's it. So I believe that you have gotten something here, and please remember to comment and tell me if this is okay, if the lesson was engaging, was understandable, it was easy, it was nice, or it was jocular, or anything else, so that I know uh, what I'm going to do next. So next time I'm going to talk about the future continuous tense. Thank you very much. Please, if you found this helpful and also educative, please subscribe to this channel. Uh, please comment and also share to your friends. Share for share. This will come in handy in your understanding the language. We are doing it step by step so that by the end we click a year, you shall have understood. Thank you very much. Thank you for my subscribers. I love you all. Big up.